Hello. Today, in this video of the guided journey, we will discuss the ISPF menu. To enter in our mainframe in the emulator, we will have to log on as before using the TSO, which stands for the time sharing option, which basically allows access for multiple users at the same time on the same mainframe. I will enter my ID and my password. Okay, this is the primary ISPF menu, right? ISPF stands for Interactive System Productivity Facility. It is a software product for mainframes that provide an interactive environment for users to perform various tasks, such as editing files, executing program, managing datasets, submitting jobs, and basically interacting with the ZOS operating system. ISPF is widely used in mainframe environments for its efficiency and productivity enhancing features, offering, as you can see, a menu-driven interface and a suite for utilities or apps for better development and easier management of daily tasks. As I said, a suite of utilities, which means not all ISPF menus on all mainframes are the same or look exactly the same. They could vary in the number of apps present. For example, the DB2 interactive functions is itself an app, right? You can view it as an app, let's say, which can be installed on a mainframe or not. We will discuss the most important menus that we will use in our guiding journey. First is the utilities, in which we can go and manage datasets, manage libraries, and all other stuffs, which we'll go into a bit later in another video. We have SDSF, where you can view the output of the jobs that you executed or other users have executed. We also have the DB2I or the DB2 interactive functions, where we have utilities or app that help us with the DB2 database, such as Spoofy, where we can run SQL queries and lots of interesting things, which we will see later on. Also, the file manager is very important. In this app, we will see open and to view or edit a file, which is very helpful because we can actually view the file with the specifics of each variable or each field on the record of the file, which again we will see in a future video. For now, we will see how to use the menu itself, some keys that are important. For example, if you want to go in either menu, you will have to write on the option line here or command line. You will write the number or letters or the either combination that you need to use to get in the specific menu. For example, in utilities, you have to type 3. You will go in the utility menu. To go back to the main menu, you have to press F3. Other than F3, there are multiple function keys that you can use. To view those, you can type keys. And we can see here that if you press F1, you will go into the help menu. F2 will split your screen, which we will also see in a future video. F3 is exit or go back, let's say, to the previous menu. F7, it's backwards, which translates to page up. F8 translates to page down. F9, it's a swap between multiple screen, if you have multiple screens here, which you can use by splitting your screen in two or having directly two or more screens. We'll see that in a minute. F10 is actions. For example, I don't even know what actions does. Try it. If you press F8, which is page down, we'll see that, as you know, probably the function keys go from F1 to F24. For F13, 14, and so on, you have to use the Shift keyboard. So Shift F1 is F13, Shift F2 is F14, and so on. And as you can see, there are some others here. F13, for example, is basically also F1. So if you press F1 or either Shift F1, it will get you in the split in the help screen. To exit this menu, also, not to forget, you can edit anything here if you know what you want exactly to for your keys to do. You can edit them. It's personalizable. So, but for now, we won't modify or edit anything. I'll just press F3 so we can go back to the main menu. What else do we have here on the right side? You will see the let's say the session information. In here you have some information about the mainframe, your user, the time, the terminal type, the language, and the ISPF version. Here on the right side, you can have another setup, not just this one, which is quite, I'd say, useful at sometimes. In order to change this, this is part of the menu up here, the status. In order to get in any of these menus, you have to put a cursor on the letter that's underlined. For example, for menu here, if you press enter, you will open a smaller menu, which is actually the menu that or most of the menu that you see here. If you want, you could select either of it or just press enter and it will go in the specific one selected. But as I said, on the right, you have these statuses here. But you can also change from the status menu here at the top. If you press enter, you will see that right now we are on the session. But if you go on the calendar one, you will see it will show you the calendar, which sometimes can be very useful. As you can see here, you can see the date of today. It's 6th of March, and it's the 66th day of the year, which is the Julian day of the year. The Julian calendar will be very useful to see in your future. Uh, in this part of the menu here, for example, if you want to see the number of the 29th of March, the number of the day of the year it is, you just put your cursor on the day, press enter, and it will show that is the 89th day of the year. Right? Press enter again, it will go back, and you can do the same with any data or any data you want to see the Julian date for it. Okay, to go back, we'll just press status, put the session back. And now to summarize, as I said, the most important menus are the utilities, the SDSF, the DB2I, the file manager. We may use other as well. For example, the command is a good mention where you can actually use the FTP to upload or download files. We'll test that in the future. Other than that, as I said, to go in a menu, for example, utilities, you go in this, for example, in DS list, S4, go in it, go back, F3, F3, and if you want to exit the primary menu, you can either close directly the TSO session here or press F3 again. It will exit here where you can press either ISPF, go back in the menu, or simply type log off, log off. It's I pressed enter by mistake. Then you will have to type TSO again. It will show you the user, password, and it's basically logging on again. For now, this is the information that I wanted to share with you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.